Meet Mike. Mike wakes up early, earlier than his dad used to. He works harder, he checks his phone for emails before brushing his teeth. He has a better education, a strategic job title. He does everything right. But at the end of the month, Mike feels stuck, like he's running on a treadmill that got faster, but he's still in the same room. This is the story of the great disappearing middle class. It's not magic, it's physics. And today, we're going to see who pulled the ladder away. Let's rewind. 50 years ago, the economy was like a sturdy ladder. You started at the bottom, you climbed one rung at a time, and the rungs were close together. A single income could buy a house, a car, a summer vacation. It wasn't easy, but the physics made sense. Work input, money output. The promise was simple. If you work harder than me, your ladder will be even taller. That was the deal, the American dream or the middle-class promise. But somewhere in the last 30 years, the ladder changed. It didn't break, it just stretched. Imagine the economy as a tug-of-war. On one side, you have capital, that's investors, shareholders, robots. On the other side, you have labor, that's us, the workers. For decades, it was a fair match. Both sides pulled evenly. Then came the scissors. Automation cut some jobs, globalization sent other jobs overseas. With fewer workers on the rope, the capital side pulled all the rope to their side. The middle disappeared. It all went to the top. This is why your groceries cost more, but your paycheck feels the same. Companies are making record profits, but they're not splitting those profits with the people who stack the shelves. They're buying back their own stock to make investors richer. Then there's inflation. But let's be clear, inflation isn't just things costing more. Inflation is a hidden tax on people who save money in cash. You saved $10,000 under your mattress? Great. But if inflation is at 5%, next year your mattress money only buys $9,500 worth of stuff. You lost $500 just by existing. But the people at the top, they don't hold cash. They hold assets. Houses, stocks, art. When inflation blows hot air, those assets inflate like balloons and float even higher. So the gap isn't just about income, it's about stuff. If you don't own stuff, inflation pushes you down. So what does Mike do? He feels squeezed. He can't afford the house now, but he wants the dopamine now. To keep up the appearance of the middle class, he goes into debt. A nicer car, a new phone, a vacation to post on Instagram. Debt feels like a solution, but it's actually an anchor. It keeps you from climbing up while the top keeps floating away. This is the climax. This is the moment Mike realizes the old rules don't work. So what do? Do we just give up? No. Step 1, stop playing the old game. The era of the company man is over. You can't rely on one income stream. You need multiple. Step 2, buy assets, not liabilities. Remember inflation? If you can't buy a house, buy a tiny piece of a company that owns houses. If you can't buy gold, buy a tiny piece of a gold company. You don't need a lot of money to start. You just need to start owning something that isn't just cash. The great disappearing middle class is real. The ladder was pulled away. But the middle class isn't a place, it's a mindset. It's the people who adapt. If you want to know how to build your first stairs, how to start investing with your first $100, click the video on the screen. That's where the real work begins. See you there.